gonna put a grapple in a bucket this morning, or we're gonna, it'll probably take all day, because it ain't gonna just go right on there. So we have the grapple in the building, we have the bucket on the trailer. We're gonna use the tractor to get the bucket off the trailer. With the pallet forks, we don't have the right attachment on this tractor. It goes on a different tractor. But we're going to do it in the shop instead of in the field, because we got to make some hoses and we got to do a little fab work. Because like I said, it's not going to just go right on there. My seat's all down. Anyway, it's a lot warmer in Missouri. It's a lot warmer in Missouri right now than what it's been. Better angle here. I really don't need my big coat today. Slid off a little faster than I hoped. Now I brought the bucket for this tractor while I come to town because it wasn't here. I like to have a bucket at the shop while I've got the tractor at the shop. We're going to fork it off the trailer as well. I think I can just get it like this. Oh yeah, you guys can't see. Watch this impending disaster happen here. that turned around. Okay. We'll just leave the tractor sit here. We'll pull the key from it because we may not come back and get it, put it inside tonight, and it's going to be warm. And I don't like to leave the key in it while it sits in town. Somebody might get ambitious and take it for a joyride. Who knows? The sun is shining. Isn't that nice? Anyway, this is not going to just fit on this bucket like I think Gabe hoped. He got in a big hurry and bought this grapple, and I've got one. I had one ordered at John Deere. I guess I'll leave it on order for the other bucket. So anyway, it's not the same width as the factory brackets on the bucket. So we either have to, but it come with brackets to weld on, which is probably the simplest thing to do, but I don't know. I hate to do that, but that might be what we have to do. Anyway, all we gotta do is get it mounted to this bucket. I guess that would be just as easy, just to weld the new brackets on the inside here. What are they? I don't guess it'll hurt anything. I guess the first thing I need to do is take one of these off and see if the pattern's going to fit, and then lay it out. So that's what I'll do first. I'll get the impact. Maybe I ought to get some heat going in here. Anyway, it's supposed to be nice today. Whoever put this together, I'm almost for sure that these are on here upside down. I think I'd rather have the butt end of the cylinder down here and not have the whole cylinder and hoses move with the deal. So I think they put this on to put this together wrong. I'm going to turn them around. I'll have to switch the whole side to side and flip them, put the rod end up here. I really think that's the way it needs to be. Plus, the fittings to put the other hoses are on that side. If they was over here, it would be closer to the attachment on the tractor to hook up. The hoses wouldn't have to be as long. I went to John Deere and I bought this block here. $423, I think. These are my fittings. That's what I need to make put the ends on my hose. I got 2 of them in stock. They're kind of a special fitting. They're a flat face O-ring fitting. So, and then the other end's just pipe. It'd almost be nice just to have an adapter. I don't think I have any adapters. Then I could go to a JIC fitting, which is a lot more common. But we did have them. So anyway, like I said, 423. This goes right in the tractor. It's a single block point hookup. Just like so. But we'll have to make 2 hoses, and I don't know how long to make them until I get the grapple put together. And to put the grapple together, I guess I'm gonna have to do some welding and fab work. But we're in a fab shop, so that is not a problem. What is the problem is I'm a little cold right now. Don't know if I should start a fire. It's gonna be warm this afternoon. It's gonna be up to 50, 48, I think. But anyway, we better get started, because we do need to get this done, because he's loading hay with a bucket, and you can't get much hay in it because it wants to fall out. So, and it takes a lot of buckets of hay to fill the mixer. So if you had a grapple on it, which a grapple will be handy for, and then you could pack bales and not have to take the bucket off as well. Because right now he's taking the bucket off and putting the forks on, which is, trust me, not that big a deal, but at the same time it is inconvenient. With this on, he could actually pack 2 bales if he so desired. Probably not a good idea on that tractor, because 1 bale is a pretty good load for it with the weight package that's on it. She's a little light on the back end. The loader, I don't know, it's a 6130M. It's got a 640R loader on it, and it seems like it sticks out a long ways off the front of the tractor and gives it a lot of leverage. And we actually added weights to the tractor, so it did help it a lot. But still, I don't know if you see guys pick up 2 bales at a time, but they're actually using a bigger frame tractor, I think. I believe it's 6130 up to 45, and then they go to a bigger frame tractor to 6150s. And also they go to a 6-cylinder. Somewhere in there. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is a 4-cylinder tractor. That was easy. Okay. My gosh, I guess that'll work. They're made for the bucket. All right, we're gonna have to do some measuring. Okay, these are fitting pretty good, except where the weld's at. So I'm gonna have to take and just flatten that out a little bit with the grinder. Fits really good right there. I don't know what's the deal. I guess it fits okay. I need to grind the paint off of them too. Right here. So they weld out. Okay, all we're doing is just making some marks to grind the paint off to start with, and then we'll put our actual marks on there. But now we've got a good idea of the area to grind off. So. Okay, we're getting close here. I guess I'm not rigged quite right. I can't get it to tilt over. I'm gonna tilt the bucket back some more. I'll just pry it up right there. Try not to get under the the grapple of death where it falls on me. It'd be terrible if somebody walk in here and find me under the grapple. Probably better, worse for them than me. It'd probably be over pretty quick for me. Okay, we're real close now. Maybe the other one's even lined up better. It is. So, not quite there yet. Okay, we got the bolts in, got it lined up. We just need to weld it down. We're going to tack it, remove the deal, or pull it off there so we can weld on the inside. Before we do that, we're going to mark the bottom and kind of have them. Shame we couldn't weld them on too, but we'll probably just have to concentrate on one thing. And I think I'll be able to tilt it up and down here a little bit. Except it's probably going to hit right there when I do that. Oh well, it may have to come back off, but I got it on a hoist and we've done it now. So let me get to welding here. And I think it's looking pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I think it'll work. Look at these right here, make sure they're going to work here before we go crazy. Yep. Okay, I don't like the way this one is laying on the bucket. I think the arm is crooked on the deal, so I'm gonna loosen these 3 bolts up and those 4 bolts up there and shove it over a little bit and straighten this out. I thought at first it was because the bucket wasn't on the floor quite square, but now I'm convinced it's in here, so I'm just gonna straighten it out a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do next. Tweaked it right there. It was bound up there a little bit. I think that's actually much better. Looks like it's coming down more straight. It moved up top. I don't think it moved on the bottom any though. That's much better lined up now too. I gotta work. I'm going to send it. Okay, these were open and this thing had been outside, so I got a feeling that there's water in these lines. So we're going to open them up and see what comes out. Well, I guess that'll work. Not quite the right size. Just a little dab of water. More water. Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Whenever that thing moved, the cylinders moved, it shot a bunch of water out these ports here. So I thought maybe a concern it might be full of water, but don't seem like it's too bad. Hell. A little hammer action. Not good. Mess our threads up, then we'll have another problem. There we go. I got a super bad feeling about this area right here. Like my handle's not going to clear. We shall see in a minute. I got the tractor outside. First off, I'm going to swap these cylinders around, so that's done. Let me put you where maybe you can see something. Okay, so struggling. Well, I need a lighter. Truck. There we go. Yeah, okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave them off there for a second. I'm gonna let this down. We need to tighten these bolts back up. And also these bolts here. Okay, we now know why the cylinders need to be the other way, because it hits on the bottom here, which really sucks, but oh well. I actually looked up another one of these in a picture, and they had it hooked up, they had it mounted the other way, so I thought that they just put them on wrong, but evidently they knew what they were doing, and I didn't. Do and do over. This sure does happen more than I like to admit. The doing and doing over. Probably going to be turned away. I think it would be better. Okay, we just turned these two fittings so it's pointed this way. I think this will be closer to my block on my tractor. The valve fitting, the coupler, quick connect. Now we just need to hook our hoses up. Yeah. Okay. All right, I think that'll work. Okay. All right, there we go. No bueno. I had to cut a great big arc out of it to get the handle to clear. Then I had to cut the handle. I now got the handle cut off. Used to loop around like that. It's just sinful to do that to a brand new, practically brand new tractor and bucket. That bucket's never been used. Never been used. I've done welded to it, changed it, and then I've butchered the new grapple I bought, which if he just got the right weight and just to get the right one, we wouldn't have this problem. Oh well, what do I know? What do I know? Nothing. I guess we'll hook it back up and see if it works this time better. It's on there. Oh, I guess I need to curl the bucket over so I can see how long to make these hoses. That's what I need to do. Okay. Okay, that doesn't matter because this block or this valve body actually rolls around with it, so it's not going to, it doesn't change its distance. I didn't quite think about that before I did it. So anyway, we just need to make a hose long enough to go from there to there. All right, we'll get measuring. We got our hoses made. We got it plumbed to our block or our valve body. Single point hookup. Now all you gotta do is just turn this handle and they're connected. That holds them locked. Okay, so now maybe we'll put a few zip strips on here. I'll zip strip that and then figure out what to do with the rest of it. Then we'll see if it works. Okay, well that's going to do it for this project. It works, it's functional. It's not like I want it to be, but it is going to work. I had to do some heavy modifications to it. Hopefully it's still strong enough where I cut out the slot for the handle, and then of course I butchered my handle on my loader, brand new loader, and cut the handle off. Oh well. Sometimes you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet. I think it's still going to work just fine like it is. It's not perfect, but it'll do. And I don't like this hose, but I really don't know what to do about it. Maybe I could bungee it down right there so it doesn't fall down in there. I think that's what I'll do. See if I got any bungees here. There we go, cut it off, and that's a wrap. This has got this electric joystick, so there's a toggle on the front of it, right there. I think I actually have the backwards, but I'm not changing it. Anyway, there you have it. Back out the door, lock the door. Let's go ahead and get some lights going on this thing. Okay, we got headlights. Pull up here. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're on our way. I don't particularly, whoa. Man, lights are not. Let's try this other light package here. And I already did that. Put the flashers on that away. I guess we'll try that. It's quite a ways up there. It took me, I don't know, it took well over 30 minutes to get the tractor down from where it's parked. So now it's dusk. Terrible time to take a tractor down the road. Well, it worked. It grappled.
People got a good hand, never wondering if they can. But I've been fighting what I'm feeling, needing something to believe in. Oh, lift me up from the valley. Oh, lift me up from the storm. Oh, lift me up from the valley. Oh, lift me up. Baby, let it shine. Get on up, raise your head and hold it high. Let it shine. Get on up. You are more than meets the eye. So let it shine. Are you ashamed of how you're looking? Afraid of their opinions? Well, I've been locked up in this prison, my head down low, as long as I'm living, yeah. Oh, lift me up from the valley. Lift me up, lift me up from the storm. Lift me from the storm. Lift me up from the valley. Oh, lift me up, baby, let it shine. Get on up. Raise your head and hold it high. Let it shine. Get on up. You are more than meets the eye. So let it shine. Get on up. Raise your head and hold it high. Let it shine. Get on up. You are more than meets the eye. So let it shine. Oh, lift me up from the valley. Lift me up from the storm. Oh, lift me up from the valley. Oh, lift me up, baby, let it shine. Get on up, raise your head and hold it high. Let it shine. Get on up. You are more than me. Baby, let